Here we have the current stock market update for Super Micro Computer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful in your trading, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comment section so that other traders will be able to find this information more easily on the platform. So here we have the 4-hour price chart. Each candle in this price chart represents a 4-hour trading period. Clearly at this stage, if anybody that's been following the stock is very familiar with the fact that share prices have been declining quite rapidly. Near-term trend highs really come in right around 963.30 at the moment. There was someone that left a comment in the comment section, I think for the prior video, saying that he got in right around 900 or 950 or something like that. But what this shows here is that this is a share price, this is a trade that's right at the highs. I mean, couldn't have been worse timing. And what we're seeing in that area is an area of triple top resistance. We were covering this area. You could even call this a quadruple top. This is an area that we were covering quite closely previously, and I'm not sure why anybody would look to enter the stock right around 950. This does seem a very bad decision because you're buying right into resistance. You don't want to do that. You want to buy into support levels, not into resistance levels. Or at least a break of resistance levels. You want some evidence that share prices are going to be moving through those areas, not failing at those areas. So that's a very unfortunate trade to hear a story like that. And as things currently stand, we're seeing a tremendous wave lower in share price movement. So as things currently stand, we're looking at trend lows that come in right around 382.88. And the major problem that I have with this price chart at the moment is the fact that we're closing right at those lows. So previously, before we got the news that NVIDIA was being investigated by the Department of Justice, possible antitrust violations or however this is going to turn out. I mean, we really have no idea at this point. But there are some fairly influential factors here that could be extended in nature and could go on for quite some time. All of this tended to weigh on the market, weigh on the technology sector, and add to the prior declines that were already being seen in Supermicro. So, it looked as though the stock was ready to start recovering at that point. There had been the prior, short seller report from Hindenburg accusing Supermicro of accounting manipulation. We did see a response from the company. There was some suggestion that, at least from their side of it, that we're not going to be seeing any major changes in the underlying earnings figures. So that still remains to be seen. But it did look as though there was a response. Maybe the company could redeem itself in the public media, in the public relations aspect of this whole equation. And that had the potential then to start sending share prices higher. And we did start to see this trend movement start to recover a bit. We're still looking at resistance zones right around $630. But since then, we've seen this tremendous price movement lower, which is broken below prior support levels coming in at 478.56. We've seen share price gaps lower. And then in addition to that, as you can see here, we're closing right at the lows. So this is scary to see this. I mean, the weekly close here really does violate this prior price low coming in at 395.16. So, the way things currently stand here, there's not much in this chart which really suggests that share prices are ready to bounce higher. Does that mean that we can't see a bounce higher? I'm not saying that. We could start to see some recovery here. Obviously these stocks are trading at much lower values relative to what was being seen previously. We can simply move back on the price chart a bit here into 1229 and see that a very short time ago, I mean, this is this year, this is not ancient history. Earlier this year, we were seeing share prices trade right around 1229. So, this is the beginning of March. So, we're talking about roughly 6 months, almost exactly 6 months. So half of a year ago, we were seeing share price action that was trading much, much higher than it is currently. So the fact that we can't even bounce off of these lows below $400 per share is extremely concerning for this stock. If you were to see a little bit of a bounce here, some buying activity into the close, maybe you could then start to expect that we may have found a bottom here. But The way things currently stand, it's just looking incredibly weak here. I mean, there really isn't much reason. There isn't much evidence here on this chart which suggests that share prices are ready to start moving higher. We can drill into the trading volumes themselves because this is also an interesting aspect of recent share price action. So if we zoom in here a bit, what we can see in the trading volumes themselves is that uh, for the most part, the buying activity was starting to overtake the market a bit here, but it's declined in size. And then it's a little bit difficult to see this most recent bar here on the trading volumes. But this is a negative bar and it's larger than most of the positive bars that were preceding it. So, what this really means is that you got a wave of selling pressure here right into the close. Uh, not good. I mean, in my view, what this looks like is people were maybe trying to sort of buy in toward the end of the trading day and the end of the trading week, and then probably gave up on those positions into the close. So what this does here is it initiates a fresh wave of momentum to the downside that looks at the moment as though it could continue into next week. At some point, share prices are going to have to start to bounce here. Do I think that these moves are excessive? I think they are, but this largely will depend on how the rest of the market is trading. I mean, are we seeing a major correction take place within the technology sector? Are we seeing a major correction take place within the broader market? And I'm talking the S&P 500, the Nasdaq, even the small cap stocks. So, the way things currently stand here, there's not much reason to believe that we're going to be seeing a near-term bounce. One level that I would be pointing to does come in right around 360. This would be the prior breakout point that I've mentioned a few times here. So if we go back, earlier sort of in the year here, this would be roughly the middle of January, we can see that share prices did start to break out from this area. Do I have a huge level of confidence in this level holding? Not necessarily, but there's not much technical evidence on this price chart near these levels, which would suggest that share prices are ready to bounce here. This is really the only thing that I can point to at the moment. Indicator readings are starting to roll over a bit. We're starting to see a bit of a trend wave in the positive direction, but as we can see here, the longer term trajectory here is much more forceful and longer term in nature. So there's really not much that can be found here in terms of positive evidence that supports a near-term bounce for this stock. So here's the current market update for Supermicro Computer Incorporated, stock ticker SMCI. Our high-value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high-conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk-to-reward metrics that target massive, market-beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market, lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership, and start trading stocks with the pros.